tweet.
Retweet.
Are in the middle of a tropical storm right now.
Indeed.
It's not hitting us too badly. Decent amount of rain, mostly.
A lot of times with these, you'll just get an entire day's worth of rain.
Oh my.
Now I'll make myself some tea.
Alright. Let's jump into the game. Controller's over there. Alright, last time we finished off the Act 5 side missions finally.
500 of them.
So we can actually move on to Act 6, which is supposed to have some naval combat. Which we've actually experienced off-stream. We've done a few arcades off-stream, which have had naval combat in them, so... Yes, we've done a naval puzzle on-stream, didn't we? 2 or 3 times ago? But I'll actually see how they work in a fight, maybe. I don't know.
IRL.
I can't make any promises. Alright, hit the hold button to skip through it. It's a weird one. I'm always like, which button is it? And it's like, oh, hold button in the bottom left, obscured by your switch a wee bit.
One M button.
Right.
Yes.
Act 6 mission 1. It is in the sea. So I would hope we get some naval combat in the ocean. Alright, we have set sail for Valheim. Our heroes aren't the only ones who have taken to the...
It's gonna be the obligatory Fire Emblem boat chapter.
At least that we got some land. It looks like a big map. Wow. There's like some aerial over there.
Yeah, I see a tower. Whole bunch of Mers, man.
Oh, hey Ragna.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Did me now? Yeah! Yes, I did.
You do indeed.
You really do, Ragna.
Got her.
I'm gonna break you!
I do like your warships. You've got nice spaceships. Does she have the upper hand or not?
Yeah!
Let's see. My ships are better than your ships. Alright. This is a big map. They have a lot of units. Not great for... okay. We have a tiny sea. Oh, not bad. Not
Yeah,
that
start
much
at least.
Let's launch down the water. Still capable of fighting on land and at sea. Alright. So... Oh, okay. So the objective is the port. She isn't on the map. No commanders are on the map. So this is a... Yeah, this is definitely a... Here's an intro.
No land bases either.
Naval. There is an airport.
Just that one tower that we will definitely want to protect.
Definitely probably want to go and grab that.
Yep.
So yes, turtles are terrifying and they absolutely destroy Merfolk. Merfolk are kind of nuts. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, turtles are terrifying. They have less move through this water.
Shallow water.
Yeah, they have 12 move, but this sea takes 2.
You can sort of think of the light-colored sea as like the grass, dark-colored sea as like roads.
Yeah, Merfolk can swim one through anything because they are flippers rather than water.
Right.
But yeah, water is two moves. So boats and sea turtles get bogged down by. Yes, I've heard that Double Trouble has toned down the Merfolk AV.
It is very funny seeing all of the like hearing about all the changes, and then just being like, okay, so that means they're busted in our build of the game. There's one more port on the bottom left side of the map. There's the tower on the top. There's a whole bunch of cities.
I definitely want to beeline both. Turtles and stuff can move through bridges.
Yes, they just can't end on bridges.
They can't end on bridges and they take extra.
Basically, if you've ever played an Advance Wars game and been baffled by the fact that boats can't go under bridges, I think this game specifically addressed that issue.
Yes. Okay, so it's a little... I'm wondering if I want to split up. She has one more Merfolk.
One more Merbrai, but that's it. And 2 villages.
Yeah, she has one more village, but we're going to get one this turn.
She can't capture one either, so...
So yeah, it's whether I go... 14. It's whether I split up, sending like one this way, one of the Merfolk here, and it can figure out where it wants to go next turn, and then one up this tower, and then I have to figure out where I want to send the turtle.
Yes, the turtle is going to be the interesting part of this, because it's kind of what do you want to deny them.
Yes, turtles don't do massive damage. Why don't you find for the turtles?
It's sort of like tank combat between turtles. First strike is good.
They destroy,
but absolutely
Merfolk.
rip apart other stuff.
Yeah, this one's definitely grabbing this. Yes, it's whether... I'm not entirely sure what to do with the turtle. I don't know whether it's going to attack from this turtle, or if it's like going up to sort of try and munch into Merfolk. It really is. I have no idea where she's going to send her Merfolk.
Exactly. That's kind of the big question, is
So
where she ends up
I don't know whether
going.
I'm sending it up or if I'm sending it left.
Yeah. Might be good to sort of tentatively move it up, just because there's 2 separate paths you can take up, rather than just committing it to the corner. What can we build out of curiosity?
Just
like
a barge, which is the water transport, which is not all that helpful on this map.
Yeah, but it does look like we've got like the full complement
Yes.
of water stuff.
Yes, absolutely. I don't think they'd restrict you on this map.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's warships, harpoon ships, sea turtles. I found harpoon ships, despite nominally being the counter to turtles, I have a pretty hard time with them. Turtles actually do 40 damage.
40 damage. How much do they do to turtles?
They do 80.
80, okay.
But turtles have such large moves.
Yeah.
And harpoon ships are a 3 to 6 range with only 4 movement.
Right.
But I found that harpoon ships, unless you have multiple of them, like they're really awkward. Like sea turtles will basically stay out of their range, and then next turn run in and beat the shit out of them.
Smack them without reprise.
I'm pretty sure harpoons and warships can move and attack on the same turn.
It's kind of weird. I guess if you look at the description of a ballista, does it mention not being able to move and attack?
Totally.
Cannot attack on this.
Yeah, that says that. I'm pretty sure harpoons can.
Right.
Like I said, I had a map where an enemy built a turtle, so I was like, I'll build the harpoon, and then my harpoon got fucked by that turtle.
Right.
Destroyed by that turtle. Because of their 12 move.
Yeah.
And 4 move on a harpoon ship is
Right.
It means they can only move 2 squares in shallow water.
Yeah.
Which means if a turtle like corners them,
Yo.
they're just screwed. They can't actually get they can't actually get into the 3 range if the
Yeah.
turtle is too up close and they're like packed in somewhere. Like basically, my harpoon was like here next to
Yeah.
a dock. The turtle came there, and I there was nothing I could do. I couldn't get far enough away
Yeah.
to even aim at the turtle.
Yeah, it seems like you would definitely want to build them sort of like after you already have the means to protect them.
Yeah. Thing is, like, I would honestly counter sea turtles with sea turtles. I don't know, the warships as well. Warships are much better. They don't do as much damage, but the thing about warships is they have 8 move, 2 to 4 range, so they're much easier.
They can actually maneuver a lot better.
Yes, it's hard for sea turtle to actually stay out of a
Yeah.
warship's like movement and attack range.
Yeah, I think what it might be is like we build another sea turtle or 2 and then a harpoon ship so that like you have turtles to flank the harpoon ship.
Yeah. Yeah, and a harpoon ship on its own is just gonna get murdered.
It's just
by a turtle.
dead, yeah.
And it's just absolutely gonna get creamed. 12
Anyway.
move is nuts.
Yup. Is
Alright,
much. That's wagon
I'm
move.
putting it here.
And then grabbing the
fine.
village and kind of waddling his way up that beach.
Yeah.
I think that seems reasonable.
Well, like, because it'll take like a turn. Yeah.
Because
to
especially
get
with those
there.
reefs on the side.
Like, it can get this next turn
Yeah.
for extra money. I do want it to actually go off. I wanna
See if
grab.
you can grab
I wanna see if I
that,
can grab
yeah.
this port. Like a port near to theirs would be very, very
Definitely, yeah.
good. Especially if you clog up naval units here.
Yeah, it might even be good to send the turtle to the left just to make sure that you get that port.
I'll send the turtle here.
But yeah, we definitely need to grab as many villages as we can first.
Our harpoons have 3-6 range. That must be a patch before Double Trouble. Introduce that, which is definitely better, but I still think their 4 move is.
That basically means that they have to be guarded or else they're dead. It's kind of what it comes down to.
Yeah, their 4 move is just kind of.
I think they're kind of probably similar to ballistas, where like they're really good in some circumstances, but just on their own, like you need a plan to be able to use them.
Yeah.
They are cute
They are
turtles.
adorable. Yeah, they have insane movement. They are really not vulnerable to harpoon ships. Like, they're really not. Unless the harpoon ship, if the harpoon ship's in here in shallow water, yeah, absolutely. If there's any deep water around that harpoon, 12 move will get you to that harpoon. Like, from my experience from arcade maps, harpoon ships are just shit. Alright, so yeah, we can't afford anything. Enter. And yeah, the dead zone up close is really rough. That turtle's good.
Wow, yeah, their whole force seems to be going up. So maybe the turtle does go flip directions now.
It's difficult. It's really. It could be good for sneaking up behind them.
Mm-hmm. You can build another turtle now, right?
Sure can, yeah. That's probably best because like this turtle will be basically right where that turtle is, so it's not gonna get there any faster. Maybe a turtle sneaking up.
Yeah. I guess the other big thing about where harpoon ships will work better is like on maps with aerial units as well.
Yeah.
I get the feeling they will have a similar ballista effect where like if they don't have the air units to control, they lose a lot of their value, but they're still pretty good even without having to hit an air unit every turn.
The good thing about turtles is if I get this merman up onto land,
Yes, they can attack
there
it.
is nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, so you should hopefully be able to sneak that tower, then you'll just have to see about the 2 merfolk that are
Yeah.
pound it
Air
on
units are
down.
pretty good. Of course, there is a boat, which is actually really good against air units.
I believe it's the harpoon ship, right?
The harpoon ship is actually, it's not very good against sea turtles, but it's actually
Yeah,
pretty good against
Like I
aerial
said,
units.
I think that they kind of have that ballista effect where like the fact that they're really good against air units kind of makes up for the fact that they're just okay against most other sea units.
Yeah, absolutely. So if they build any harpoon ships, that's a scary thing. Oh no.
Warship.
Ember Wings, that's what I was looking at. They do 75 damage to a harpoon ship with no crackback because it's a 3-6.
Yeah, because it's a ranged unit.
Yeah, they're harder to stay out of range from than ballistas because they do.
Yep.
But a dragon can still fuck up a harpoon ship pretty nicely. Yes, I think I might have a sea turtle and run around. Maybe work against. Oh, they can't attack buildings. I thought they could, but yeah, I guess not. They can definitely.
I mean, if they build anything, it's gonna have to be up there. So having a sea turtle in striking distance seems pretty nice.
Yep. Grab that. Okay, so I'm either gonna get landfall or I'm gonna get murdered. Those are the two options.
They can't go on beaches, can they?
I can.
Oh, yeah. No, it's just limited move from there.
Yeah, I remember this is like 2 movements. So I think if I go like up
there,
here,
you should be able to get away for the turn.
It can't actually.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it means like taking an extra turn to get there, but that's worth it.
Not dying
That's
is
worth
really
it,
the.
not dying, yeah.
Take 1 extra turn instead of infinite extra turns, and also
these
they
Merfolk
get
are
the power.
definitely chasing me. Ooh, I can definitely move my sea turtle up to the
Yeah.
reservoir, which is good. Really wants to- And
That should pretty much guarantee you get the tower. Keep it.
my turtle can go here, which it will. Up and over, Mr. Turtle. Yeah, I definitely would say that this game does a better job making naval units, over Advance Wars. Like, the Merfolk, in particular, are buck wild in how good they are. Up here, then I'll get that one next turn, then yes. Okay. This should be out of range.
I mean, Mermen kind of address the fundamental problem that the sea tends to have in Advance Wars, which is that it can't do anything at all on land.
Oh, good, it can get up to
Ah,
the,
nice.
It will get
It might get eaten.
murdered. It will get eaten by the turtle.
It
when I
might
do that,
be
but-
fine not to not give him up and just sort of move him a little closer. Although actually, I think the turtle might be able to eat him no matter what.
I think no matter
if he
what.
moves
But
in.
I will
Your
have
turtle
my
will be
own
defending
turtle.
him though. Yeah.
Yes, I think I'm going to put my own turtle
Just out of
here.
his range. Yeah. Be down
And
through
that's
the reef.
good because that should protect him. That should
Yeah,
be in
exactly.
wide range.
That little outcropping of deep sea is really good for you.
Right here.
Yeah,
Trying.
it's 2 down from the reef.
All right, let's.
Yeah.
swap. I wouldn't say it's a natural choice to build naval units over Dragon Swarm, because Dragon Swarm is just like the best strategy there is. I've played a decent amount of arcade and building shit tons
At
of
least
dragons.
against the AI.
Just does seem to be like just excellent.
I'd kind of hope so if it's given that it's the most expensive
It
unit
is
in the
the
game.
most expensive unit in the game. Okay. Bone turtles do pretty good against warships. Oh. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and buy another turtle. She's saving all her money. Probably building up for like harpoon and
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, and it might make sense to like save up for a warship next turn, or a harpoon ship next turn, and kind of use that with your turtles.
It's that, or I just keep, like I just build. I'm not sure how Harpies is against naval units. I'll have to like,
Take a look, y'all.
look, you know. 40, 30, 30, 7, 8.
Like decent
Alright.
chip damage that isn't answerable.
Harpies aren't too bad, yeah. There's harpoon ships you have to watch out for.
You know,
course, I think like planes are just always air units are just always kind of overpowered. That's just the reality of air in the game.
The movement options are just very strong.
Making more money than me.
Yep.
Portal.
Interesting.
Right. Well, I'm definitely gonna gang up on some port. I think. Yeah. I think this turtle just like going in and wrecking the shit out of this turtle.
Seems reasonable.
I
He
got
also
far,
can't.
I got
yeah.
far enough away that I can just.
You can just grab that, like, guilt-free.
This isn't
Air units. It's not fair.
Cheater!
I am a cheater. Yeah, she hasn't built anything.
A little bit weird.
I can't get that. I can pincer around.
Like, most of her force now that she hasn't built anything.
Yeah, and if she builds, the thing is, my turtle is now here to like destroy anything she builds with a a first hit. All right, this merman wants to grab this. Nah, I'm better off grabbing the money.
Yeah, I think we want the cash, especially now
She's
that
gonna
we're at the
grab
airport.
this one.
Can't let her get too far ahead of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty sure I can still get this Merfolk.
Yeah, like that alone is like, well, now I have naval supremacy.
Fully, turn those back on.
Yeah.
So we get to see the naval unit. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna send this tour all the way up, because, oh no, there's a 4 health tour over there. I was just gonna have my turtle, here to wreck their shit.
Oh.
Hello! I'm wondering if I want to buy another Merman. Can't steal this.
Might be good. How much do they cost?
250.
Okay.
I need 500, so 150.
Yeah.
I have enough to buy a harpoon
Yeah,
ship.
you'll even be able to build a harpoon ship next turn.
I don't know if I will. It might just be a warship, but we'll see.
Yep.
You could grab this.
I know. There's those reefs.
Might instead just like take 2 air grab.
Yeah.
Then I can just build a billion sea turtles
Yep.
to go up and. But yeah, I do need units who can attack houses.
Yes.
Which is Merfolk can and warships can. Harpoon ships cannot.
Yeah.
Why a warship's not a bad
Warship
idea, but
might
what I
also be
probably
decent,
could do
yeah.
is buy it here.
True. Yes, that'll be much better.
Yeah, and then buying it over there.
Doesn't have to go across the entire map.
Yeah, buying turtles here, because in one turn I can go up here.
Yep.
No.
Yeah,
Right.
he probably just chills in that deep water and like right by their base, in the middle there. 'cause
Yeah,
then,
like right
yeah.
here.
Yeah. There, or even at the edge of his movement.
Here. I can't actually.
I know.
If turtles could attack buildings, they would be fucking busted. Yeah, there we go. Ah, yes, they get crits in water, so they actually do pretty good damage on
yeah.
I didn't realize they did that good damage on a turtle.
From range, too.
Yeah. But a 6-health turtle will still do 50% damage to a warship.
Yep.
So. I don't have any keeps. I definitely want to go over this one.
Yes. It does also distract that merman. Yeah.
Woo!
Aww.
Alright. And a merman can't, like, grab it. go through the water up here 2 turns to grab that.
Mm-hmm.
Question is what I want to do.
Yeah.
I might want to kill their Merfolk.
I think so. They're much more
I didn't realize
dangerous.
they did a lot. They only did 15, but if they're in the sea, they get the crit, which does
Yes.
significant
I
damage.
think their
yeah.
crit is also quite good.
Yeah, and yes, they have 1 or 2 range.
Yes,
yeah.
so they don't get cracked back either.
I can go ahead and build a harp. Because, yeah, nothing other than,
The harpoon ships can't actually do anything to it. Yeah.
It might just be good to, like, take care of these assholes.
Yeah.
And yeah, Merman have extra interest does, like, good.
Yeah, I think we're definitely blowing up at least one of those guys. That also makes it easier for your,
Yeah, if I'm in deep sea crackback, I get. Crit. Definitely awkward. My turtles are definitely taking more of a beating than I expected them.
yeah.
I honestly think this merman now wants to go off and like, track that from afar.
Yep.
That I would definitely love to do it there, but that merman.
Yeah. Yeah, you really need to respect their space.
Yeah, I think that taking over this port is the way it goes. Here. And if I keep them busy over here, I can also build warships
Yep.
and have them up.
Yep.
I'll make sure here. I'll blow this one up. I could definitely move.
Yeah,
the
that's
merman,
kind of the
like,
biggest reason
here.
that I think you should just kill that guy.
I'm gonna do it from here as well.
Yep.
Yeah, merman getting crit in any sea is
Yup.
ridiculous.
Pretty strong.
Wow. They are outrageously strong, yeah. I get murdered or whatever this worth it, or if I just want this as a target.
Might be good to leave it as a target, force them to use an action to take it. So that
Okay, I'm gonna put that harpy on.
I think so. I think that just doesn't have an answer right now, and that forces them to build an answer. And if they have to spend money on harpoon ships, I think you're in much better shape.
This guy, 4 health. Very good damage, but not murder damage.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's okay if it's kind of danger. I can't get the crit.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
Yep. Yes. Yeah, that might need to that. Blocked by like a tort and a reef right now.
I might move it like. Here we'll still block it because the reef.
How much move do Merfolk have?
Not 5.
5. Yeah, so he can't attack that if you move back, right?
Yeah, if I move here, he still can't attack my merc.
Uh,
Oh, right, he has 2 range.
Yeah, he can move into the reef and attack, so I think you just
Right.
need to chill there.
So movement range and water still fucks me up a bit.
Be like right over that reef.
Get him down and left, you think?
Yeah, to like either right on top of the reef, the right to the left of the reef. Aggressive posturing.
Yeah. Alright, can't afford anything. Yeah, and still getting used to naval combat.
Rude. There's a harpoon ship.
And they attacked my turret with a warship.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the question is, do I kill their warship or do I kill their harpoon?
Hmm.
Well, like do minimal damage to their harpoon, I guess.
Yeah.
Can do pretty good damage. Yeah, especially for it can get a hit.
Yeah.
Right, my turret.
Yep. That definitely seems good.
Turret
It's so strong.
Womp.
And maybe you want to kill that their turtle. Not quite
can't
kill.
necessarily.
Yep. That's fair.
I think I might just wanna like get this town
Yep.
where she has more income.
Yep.
Because she destroyed this, which
Yep.
is unfortunate. Yeah, probably what I'd probably do is have God, I'm gonna get the attack. I might take the town.
Mm-hmm.
Back in.
Yep.
That was definitely the problem with splitting up, is stretching myself a little thin.
Yeah, and with getting bases, because God, the fact that bases aren't worth money
Well, they aren't worth any money.
is
it's rough.
like makes them so much worse to actually beeline.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna grab this port.
It's interesting because it means it's an actual choice.
Yep. Grab this port because it's just cool.
Yep.
And then grab this next.
Yeah, at least you're about to get 2 extra villages worth of money.
I think my 4 health might just be best. Just
Yeah, finishing off that warship.
Harpoon is annoying, but I can always.
Yep. Also gonna have to spend time with that turtle.
A turtle killing a warship. Oh my god, fuck off. Alright, fuck you.
That's still fine though.
Oh, yes.
Like that doesn't really make a difference.
Next turn, Harpy. This.
Yep.
Try and get my income,
Yeah, it might be good to grab another tort from your main base.
Turrets are definitely gonna be useful guarding up here.
Yep.
Spin in. Damage.
Kind of holding them off, really. Place.
Yeah, fling him!
Mm-hmm.
Nice, excellent. Hammer Harper will definitely be. I can grab it.
Yep.
Convert that.
Flip the money entirely.
Again, this is probably getting my merman be badly hurt, but I think it's grabbing them.
Battery goes for the village and you get keep your merman.
Yep. I have no money.
Mm-hmm. This map being so big kind of means that you have to be real careful about where you're spending stuff. That's actually quite good.
Right.
Well, that's a good sign for you.
Oh.
Mostly, I just want to be careful about their.
Yep. Ships.
Yep.
I'm not only worried about 5%. Warship. Or
Yep.
harpoon is the only scare. Aerial units. Alright. And it's here, so I can send it down
Yes.
the channel.
Yeah.
It goes slower, but 6 move is still pretty.
Still pretty decent, yeah.
Still quite bad. The skull turtles are very good.
I'm really happy we didn't lose that village in the middle, too.
Yeah.
Because now we can actually just attack that guy.
Alright, we're gonna divert some income. And he keeps attacking that base, and he's taking no crackback to eventually get it, but he's only doing like 50% damage to it.
Yeah.
So it'll survive forever.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy doing that means I can like
Yeah, I like that.
some good damage from. Alright. Yeah, I think I definitely want to build stuff to help me take this on. And getting their warships isn't great. Like the thing about that is like they are in the defensive position, which is kind of rough.
Yep.
Attacking warships in a group of harpoons is not easy. Okay, I'm now getting 800 and she's getting 500.
Yes,
so,
we flipped the income around.
Yeah, just if I can keep pressure on
Yeah,
that.
you've also got your other turtle that's at full health. Kind of chilling.
Yeah, the slow but sure way of doing this is choking out all our property.
Yup. Navies are fairly expensive.
Oh. Get a dragon deck. And the thing about harpoon ships is their move is shit outside of deep water. So I can definitely have the dragon like come down near,
Kind of fly around, blowing up mermen and stuff.
and buildings, and not giving a shit.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything I can build this turn. I don't want a harpoon. They don't have any air.
Yep.
Or turtles. So it's either saving up for a warship or saving up for a dragon. Those are my two options anyway. So yeah, let's see turtle. And end my turn.
I think that should be fine.
2 turns, I'll get that one down there.
Yep. There's a torch.
There's Tort. Alright. Woo! They're determined to murder that building. No, fair enough. So close.
I know. That village is forever one turn away from us. So yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like my turtle coming and murdering that, and then I just retake this village.
Yep.
For as long as it can go, anyway.
Yep. And now you basically kind of control the center channel.
Yep. And then this one man can also start working on taking over these two.
Mm-hmm. Love that little palm tree. Yeah, you can kind of just sit down in that village and be like, yo, go fuck yourself.
Nope.
The harpy rules this island now. If you move the turtle above the village, he's right next to some
Yes, he'll be
deep
able
sea.
to like run all the way along that. I mean, already can almost, and he has to go
and
through
that's
like
three
tiles.
squares of half movement.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to go.
Yup.
And if you like move out of the deep sea or get wrecked.
I do kind of get it. I think if turtles didn't have the range they did, that harpoon ships would actually be kind of busted.
Yeah. Warship.
And in a way that would make sea combat, like, more boring.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a good interplay between.
Yep.
Alright, yes, I think the hard P just
Flies on in. Guess what are you gonna do about it? Interesting question what we do with our top merman, both of them.
Yes, I feel like they're going on to land. One, they need to retake this village once it's...
Yep.
This really might be a good shot at, like, again, like, village. And
Yeah, and they can also kind of reposition themselves if the harpoon ship keeps trying to threaten.
Above. If the one health warship
really wants to shoot at this guy. Not the worst thing in the world. What are you gonna do with all your zero money?
I don't know, what am I gonna do with zero money? It really is funny that it lets you like look at the tells you go to the buildings and like no money.
What did you build?
Ah.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, they're moving down to this port. That makes my life trickier.
Yep.
But I do get
that though is nice.
Yeah, I do
Yep,
get a
and
nice
can't
shot
cover it.
harpoon.
Yeah, the turtle crits in particular also.
I have to go,
Yeah.
like, above.
Above is probably the way, yeah. And then you basically just move your turtle down and or your dragon down and left to start threatening all their other stuff more.
Yep.
Yep, that's the square.
Nice, yeah, my turtle definitely does a wee murder.
It does
on
a
that.
bit of a chomp. How far does their turtle go into the channel? Yeah, like right about there. So basically where that warship is, the turtle can go, I think.
Yeah, this warship can start attacking that port. Which isn't good. Can't take it, but they can stop me from building anything out of it. I can build something below it. Take on this warship, and it might be... Oh god, nothing. I've not really got anything. It might have to be a sea turtle.
I think another turtle is good there, like just kind of means that you actually have a presence in the area.
Yeah, I can't, like, I could build a harpoon, but...
They don't do much against those anyway. Yeah.
I got enough money for a warship. Alright, take this.
Yep. In the very least, if they're devoting a lot of resources to fighting that and you give them a good fight, that means you're kind of just winning the map elsewhere.
Yeah, the dragon is now where I'm...
Yup.
Like, this dragon is how I'm... Like, the dragons are how I'm gonna win.
Yup.
And I have 900 income, which is pretty good.
Warship every turn if you want it.
Choking their income to...
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that can go back to turtle. Put in a reach that's gonna do a lot. 30 damage to the turtle. Well, you don't even keep range, it would actually stay out of range.
Yeah, actually, you can just do it from there and be like, well, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
And even if this guy doesn't, nice, he does die.
Good odds.
Yeah, so we should probably keep the harpy out of range.
Harpy can probably just like,
Park
fly
itself down around here, yeah. Start
Like, it can
reinforcing
maybe,
that
like,
side,
come
yeah.
down, yeah.
Yeah, the nice thing is, like, if you get some aerial units on the bottom left, like, they don't really have a lot of deep sea that they can move a
Harpy
harpoon
doesn't do
ship in.
good damage. From Merfolk, if it's forest.
Yep.
Start doing some damage to this. The dragon can even come in and then
Blast it. Yep.
Probably build a turtle. Dragon.
Yes, I believe you do. Actually, you'll have 1200 next if you build a turtle. Oh, no, yeah, you'll have 1300s.
Well, another dragon. Right, tort.
And we'll see what they do down here. You always also have the option of building a warship depending on if they give you the opening.
Yeah. Down here. Start helping to
Oh.
care of this. Right. You know, see if they just destroy the port, which they probably. Well, they do. They just moved them really close to turtle.
And next to deep sea. I have so many questions.
Well, I might just give them two, like 50% harpoon.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
So that happens.
Yeah, that happens.
That turtle more than gets his money worth on shot one.
Yeah. Boats and toitles. That turtle was a good choice. Alright.
It's a merfolk, and the evil merfolk are basically angler fish folk.
Yes, I guess it's either kill this so my dragon has.
The free attack,
Like,
and that might be
there is
what
a
we want to
full health
do.
one, but yeah, if not, like this dragon could just come in and pull up this.
Getting full movement on the dragon is actually really good here.
Yeah, and like the harpy.
And the harpy too, yeah, I like that a lot. Like, so that turtle bites the dust, but honestly, you buy so much value with
I mean,
that.
this is either gonna be dead or at really low health, so I can't imagine it's going to bond or damage to anything.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's done. Yeah. 6% health is gonna. I want this guy to take it over.
Yeah, so I think it's the harpy takes the punch here.
Excellent. As much as this is like a really bad punch to the harpy, keeping the dragon at full health is
Yep.
ideal. Really like to be able to do it with a merman, but
Yup.
yes, we're finally in the naval portion of the campaign, so maybe we'll actually figure out naval combat.
Nah. Still their units.
That's generally how I deal with naval combat, yes. That guy is gonna pretty effectively dragon.
Yep.
But no.
I mean, the dragon's basically what lets you capture the entirety of the,
Absolutely choked
See
our
here.
income, yeah. Yeah, merman and amphibious infantry. Harpoons are anti-air. And turtles are, yeah, submarines, really.
They sort of make up for the hiding by just having a billion move.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we're moving that merman back towards that,
Yes, taking that back up.
We do at least have all the money down here now.
With another dragon. I am actually getting enough for a warship every turn.
Yes.
So once I take that port over, I can
Yes.
start filling that out. But there's no point in hoarding it. I might as well build a
Spend
dragon.
away, yeah. Like, I'd definitely be for building more sea units if you still had the base down there, but since you don't...
Okay. That one health harpoon, one health then.
Yeah.
Probably go to here.
Mm-hmm.
Hold the channel.
Yep.
Like maybe he can attack it from a safe place, like,
Yeah.
on land. Later, he can also potentially grab some health from But yeah, so I think I'm going to get...
Well, another harpoon ship. They're going hardcore into the harpoon economy, which, understandable.
I do have 2 dragons.
Fascinating.
That's a choice. Alright. Yeah, they're very effectively keeping my dragons from their base. That's fine. I can then move my
Yeah.
dragons.
Yeah, I think now we want to pivot to, like, building warships and...
Yes, absolutely. Once I get this base again.
Yeah, exactly. And just start whooping them. Those harpoon ships are... They are extremely overbuilding harpoon ships, which makes sense given our dragons, but...
So yeah, this dragon's gonna come in and help take care of that. They're, they did 5% damage for
Yep.
this, I think this, and plus a dragon for that town,
Yup.
and
It is funny, like, basically their whole front line here, other than that turtle in the middle of nowhere, is, super weak.
dragon can just go like
Yep.
here. And that.
Yep. Yeah, be like, hey, what are you doing out here, buddy?
Oh.
Yeah, you basically just hem them in here. Matters much.
Right, so yeah, my merman. Racing
Crit in, which is nice.
here. I do need the crit. Not sure the dragon.
We'll be able to finish it.
I can always just move it down. Now that's taking a little damage, it's not the worst thing.
Yeah, it's probably fine to, like, do that to just kind of lower the village's health a bunch.
I might also wait until next turn because then, like, the merman can get another shot in.
Yeah.
Harpy. We're taking the shot, then the harpy next turn can kill it.
Definitely been a good map for showing the limitations of turtles.
Yeah.
They've got situations where they're really, really good, but...
Open like this are definitely a little worse.
Yeah.
If you can hem harpoon then.
Yup. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Correct.
Yeah, it seems like it's definitely balanced pretty interestingly.
I definitely do feel like being in this bottom is pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, and next turn the heart you can take it, and then that heart merman can grab it.
Actually, grab it with it,
So-
yeah.
I think that actually did just about. That did do the max. It's
Yep.
71 out of 72. Excellent. Also love to get this turtle up. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like basically right above the dragon, right?
Yeah, I think. Merman now.
No.
What is
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I can murder this merman. I'll move my turtle anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, the dragon's here. Dragons can murder. Where's he? I probably quite see if I can get that merman, or hope it runs away.
Yep.
Yeah, the turtle might. There's. I'll see about moving this turtle. Upper wall.
Yep.
Down. Building it?
I don't think an air unit would do you any good here.
No, I think I need dragons and I need warships.
Yeah,
Those are
and
the
honestly, I
two.
think the dragons are kind of at the limit of their usefulness with the way they've built up right now.
Oh, good. That merman ran away.
Alright. Yeah, at this point, we're just
Oh no.
pumping out
I can murder
warships.
I can murder that turtle.
I mean, yeah, it's not
Yeah.
in there's nothing blocking it from being able to attack that.
Oh, I'm so close.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna.
But yeah, as soon as you get some warships, this map's done.
Oh yeah, they definitely stopped me from Infinite Dragon Swarm, but that's fine. I'm just that the dragons are now big distractions.
Yep.
Even then, I can actually send my dragon out and attack that. I mean, the merman can't
Can't attack
actually,
dragons, yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna build a.
Yeah, boy, if they hadn't gotten that cheeky shot
Wow.
on the base, I think you would have won this map by now.
Yes.
Like, if you could actually have pumped out warships several turns earlier when you had the funds.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna A rank this. I got a bit unlucky. But yeah, I think I can even potentially get to a point where I build a dragon and a war.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm choking her money, so soon she won't be able to build too much to stop me.
Yep. Move the torque back a square.
This. And I think that's where next.
Yep. That now.
That's very good.
Yep. Yep.
I think having my dragons go around blowing up their
and like within striking distance of their actual base.
Yeah, this is actually right there.
Yep.
If my dragon dies taking a shot at their port, that's still okay, especially since we're building warship.
Yep.
The warship can actually attack that next turn as well when it comes over the bridge. Like next turn, this will move up.
Blow that up.
Yeah, attack it. Alright. This dragon probably just wants to blow up my turtle.
I think so. Don't let it cause trouble for anything else.
Oh.
Take one shot from another 1 health thing that didn't even manage to get it down to like the 9 health range. Still can't attack down there. Nope.
And dragons are forced to build harpoons. Protect against the dragons, but hopefully I can spin.
Yep. Yeah, again, like if we hadn't lost that base, then we would have had the counter to the harpoon ships, and then they would have just been sunk several turns earlier. Now we're actually gonna see what happens when all you build are harpoon ships and we just roll in with warships. Note, it goes badly.
And next turn I should be able to build a warship and a dragon.
Yeah.
And I'd probably just go ahead and do that.
Yep. Yeah, I think that on a redo of this, I'd probably go a little harder into mermen at the start rather than just turtles, because it turns out turtles are actually kind of okay against mermen.
I didn't realize.
It was
mermen
like
could do so much damage to turtles.
Yeah, and like with no reprisal, of course,
Like,
since they don't get a crackback.
I genuinely didn't know that was how strong they were.
Yep.
Ah.
They built a turtle. Wait, Reefs take 4 movement?
Yes. Yeah, I can move there the turn after, and then one. Yeah, I can't quite.
Yeah.
Moving here and
How far
blows,
down can that turtle go?
1, 2.
Their turtle.
Oh, their turtle. You
Okay,
can't get to
can't
a
attack
warship.
either one.
Attack my torque. I'm just trying to see if there's anywhere I can put it. I don't think putting it there or
No,
there
there's
makes
no.
a difference. I might plop it behind the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, go ahead and do that.
Does seem alright.
I
Just
can't
can't get
take
that
it,
village.
yeah. Build another warship. Build another dragon. I
Yeah.
mean, the thing is, I've won this map.
Yes,
This
it's
map
mostly
is
just
fine.
a matter of finishing it.
Yeah, and it's just getting to the port. The thing is, like, when they're defending something like this, it's so much harder to get them.
Yep.
Ah! Getting through their huge attack range.
This is definitely the kind of place where harpoon ships shine when they have enough
Yes.
stuff defending them that you could hit
When
it,
you're
but
on
it would
the
take.
attack, they kind of suck. When I was trying to attack and go forward,
Yeah.
they didn't. They definitely had a big problem.
I could certainly see it being ballista adjacent, where in a map where there's a bunch of aerial units, they're really helpful, but yeah, without that.
I can go there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. That's as far as it can go on a tour outright.
Mm-hmm. Might also be reasonable to have your tort in range and then just blow them up.
One of it's worth, like,
It would kind of force them to just, you know, go further backwards. I guess it mostly comes down to if we think we can get the killing blows in. Or if we save that for when we have a little bit more attacks.
Yeah, so we
that
got the
might be the way to
warships in
go,
range,
yeah.
like a dragon or two coming in and
Yep.
the final blow. Dragon out of range.
Yep.
I only have 200 income now. I probably might just. I probably have something attacking this, honestly. I can probably take this.
I would guess so.
And I probably
Especially
should,
with the
like,
dragon if you want,
reducing
but
them
yes.
to 100.
Make it so they just never build another ship. Then every damage you do to them is...
I don't
fatal.
really need to take over that building. I have like 1100 income turns, more than enough for a warship every turn.
Yep.
And then we're going to get to the point of a warship and a dragon every turn.
Yep.
And I'm pivoting warships.
But having their income is...
Well, 100 turn means that, you know, it takes them 6 turns to get another harpoon.
Yep. Exactly.
And I can do to shut them off. Perfect. Alright, well, the Harpy will take a beating, but that's fine.
Harpy's done her job.
Yeah. Which is kind of what she was supposed to do. Next turn I can take this over without worrying about it. But yeah, like, sitting on 600, she'll have one more harpoon, or she can't even get a warship.
Yep.
Like, she's pretty stunning for countering my massive amount of heat. And I can just keep building flounder. Oh shit.
Well, if it comes down, then you just blow it up with your warships. Like, I think that's fine trade-wise.
I wish I had checked and put it there.
Yeah.
That was kind of dumb. Like, alright. Definitely. It probably won't kill it. Mostly kill it. If it does come down, that kind of helps my other dragons.
Exactly. Like, given that we're now choking her completely out of stuff, the only stuff that's scary is the harpoon ships that are currently out, so... Even if you give up a dragon for one of those harpoon ships, that's honestly worth it for you. You can just replace the dragon. You already have replaced the dragon. We are indeed grouped. I think this is fine.
Alright, so I think
Mostly
that
down to where we put our
right-hand turtle stays where he is.
Yeah.
He's pretty good for also, yeah, like coming in and destroying the harpoon.
Exactly. Like, if they actually take the bait here, that harpoon ship is dead.
This probably just moves either one down or one down and one left.
Yeah. I think it has to be one down and one left, because he can also move into the spot, right? Or no, he can't go around the other way.
Nope. Because of the...
Yeah, the reef is sort of in a weird place
It's like
for
1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, so...
That's as far as he can go.
Yep. Yep, and you just move that merman over to right next to the Poor Health Village.
Yeah, the thing is, like, harpoons and warships are really good on defense because of their massive range and attack and move.
Yep.
And they can move and attack in the same turn, which is really great on defense. On offense, I've found them a bit lacking,
Yep.
despite being able to move and attack. Warships are great. Harpoons I've found a bit lacking.
Yeah. They built another turtle.
They sure did.
Slowly losing their anti-air capacity. You can even start like body blocking the warships with aerial units and mermen and stuff and turtles.
Yep.
Ah, nice.
Ah, excellent. I can use a merman and a turtle to blow a harpoon.
Yup.
And yeah, I'd probably do that. That's worth doing that.
Oh yeah. That basically lets you just move all the way in because like they've got one harpoon ship.
Yep. Yeah, mermen have ranged attack. Very good. harpoons is definitely a priority. Turtles are also very good on the defense. I'm like, oh god, I can't like move my warship very close because that turtle, they're ready to fuck it up. Turtles do fuck up warship. Over. Yeah, 100, so yeah, it's like 3 turns before she can pull in on harpoon.
Yep. How far, that full health harpoon ship, how far to the left can it go? You can potentially use your dragon to body block the turtle from the 1 health dragon to body block the turtle from the warship. Like basically if it stands in the way, it might make it so that the warship can move up without the turtle being able to get it, especially if you have your other turtle also kind of flanking it.
Sure.
I think so.
Can attack it from the
Yeah.
go as far as it can go.
And then it starts attacking to finish the mission next turn. But I really like that if we can defend it.
Balls.
Can your other turtle get to that side? Yeah.
And I think that square is in the middle of
Yes.
squares that cannot be attacked. Go ahead and attack this.
Yeah, at this
Really
point, if we just
hard
move
to take
straight
on
in.
naval units. Taking on naval units is so difficult. Alright. Okay, I've got another warship. Generally, this is kind of the first time I've really stalled out on a map.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I just don't understand naval combat yet.
That's the big thing. Like, we're just seeing this for the first time.
Well, I mean, we've done naval combat before, but...
For the first time on full scale. Like, honestly, the arcade mode maps probably aren't the best place to do it, because you start totally symmetrically, in which
Yeah.
case you pretty much always roll the AI hard. And it doesn't really have anything to do with
I think
the...
that's like my very, like, slight disappointment with the arcade maps is they're all symmetrical.
Yeah.
Kind of boring that way.
Yeah.
And my heart become up because it's body blow.
Alright.
He really hated my torque. He just absolutely had to murder my torque.
Fair enough.
And yeah,
Neat.
alright. Wild? That really means like I can get my dragon in range for like...
Yep, this is over next turn.
Yeah, it's over next turn.
You get a shot in with your warship now, and you have a second warship also coming in. Yeah, so he just fills in that top left corner.
You got to. And yeah, warships are very, very good against buildings.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I had, like, they went down to that bottom left bit.
Yes. If we had been able to defend that just a little bit better. Like, it was actually kind of surprising when they suddenly just started moving down.
Suddenly, so they were all up here, and then they swapped. And
That
everyone was
6
like,
health merman can't attack the base, right?
Oh, way too far away.
Yep. Honestly, I'd probably just move your, I'd probably just move your warship up and end your turn at this point.
Grab it. Get all the money.
Finish the map up. Yep. All naval stuff done by mermen.
Yep. Oh, they really wanted to protect their merman, huh? Well, if the harpoon does decide to go for my dragon, I'm gonna leave in range. That's good for me. Yes, the ships are crewed by mermen. It's very good. They're very cute. Attack! And it's weird that the AI sometimes prioritizes really weird targets. Like, it'll go for, like, my turtle very aggressively with, like, 3 units for no real reason. Then I have this dragon, it tried so hard, it gets to do, like, no damage.
It's to burp on that building.
You did. Didn't even die. Yeah, you go attack that dragon and build a merman.
Yeah. Turtles cannot attack buildings now.
Nope, they would be like hideously busted.
Alright, well, let's finish this map.
Yep. Well, that's a B.
Yep.
That's fine.
All learning.
Yep.
My first naval battle.
Yeah, I do have a lot to learn. Honestly, this map was just very hard to get, like, an attack going on. When they, like, she starts building harpoons and warships, it's so hard to get in on her.
It's also like, you know, none of the arcade maps are actually naval maps, really. They are maps, or at least not the ones we've seen. They're like maps that have naval portions on them, but you can almost always win them on the land. Also rip.
Or in the air.
Yep. Blub blub.
Ragnar?
Yeah, whereas in this one, like, air power wasn't really the answer. It was very helpful for, like, kind of taking over the economics, but not so much for,
Yep. Hello.
for finishing them off.
No.
That's fine. She'll live. Let her drown.
Queen Mercia?
Are we gonna start fighting Sigrid now?
Maybe.
Hmm? What?
What's she thinking? Ooh. She realized.
Nothing at all. King say something about it's in safe hands now.
I don't even know. I
That
don't
was
remember.
quite a while ago.
That was like 3 months ago at this point. Oh boy.
We can go to the sea, or
the sea or the land.
the Arctic.
I guess. I like the cherry blade in the codex. I guess that's the next story.
Yep.
Oh, back on land. But you know what? Let's do some more naval. We got. Oh,
Pop,
we got a
the
pop.
Great Ocean.
I really thought they were safe this time. Salty sea dog.
Oh no.
Oh god, I kind of have to go for that one, even though Caesars are like the hardest
Are hell.
ones. Nice sound machine.
Sigrid.
Sigrid what she wants. So do you want to do Sigrid or do you want to do Caesar?
Ooh
Are you doing
boy.
the salty sea dog?
I think we have to,
I think
right?
you kind of have to. Yeah, absolutely. Koji might just be permanently purple.
Don't worry
now.
about it.
Who knows?
I love sea banditry. But what about it?
It's fish, you idiot. Yeah, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That bandit knows. Yeah, uh-huh, it's fish. We do have good torch.
Hmm.
Oh, why not? Turtle sanctuaries are excellent.
Wow, this map has a lot of deep sea in it.
I can see that. It's actually very big under all this.
Yeah.
You should come here.
I could use a break.
Flip, 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 flip.
That doesn't explain anything at all.
There's
Alright.
a lot of
Oh boy,
open
land, sea,
in
and
this
air.
map. That's a take to the sea, that bleeding dog. Grr.
For the stronghold to drive them out. So let's see what we're looking at here.
Oh, Jesus.
Big!
25 turns. Alright. I might not do this one today. But we kind of had to come in and have a look. Wow, 1100 income. Wow, they have a lot. Have a look at what we're dealing with probably next time.
And they have a giant.
They have air. They have land.
Yes.
They have.
We also have all of those things.
I live to air. Wow, this is actually. They are.
3 seas, I think, unless that's
Very,
yep.
yeah. Economically, they have a really big advantage over us.
Yep.
Like, that
We do have transport ships. There is a barracks that we can just basically yoink
right.
top
So
there.
transport ships are a little weird. I'll show this before we. They have to be on beaches.
Yes.
For you to be able to load in them. So that one being 1 square away from the beach is actually fucking awkward. They have to be on a beach. If they're here, you can go on the beach, but you can't actually go in them.
Yep.
Yeah, we have one. I guess the thing is to, like, make landfall here.
Yeah. And also deal with that warship.
Yeah, warship's a problem. Merfolk, like, probably go out and grab a lot of these.
This is certainly a puzzle to crack.
Right, not for today though.
No.
Because this seems like it's gonna be like a full stream,
Easily.
all on its own. Alright, let's see if Sigurd's map is any shorter. Sigurd, do you have a shorter map? Hello. Oh god, doesn't look like it. Alright.
What?
Ah, the forbidden unit.
Stop fiends, your journey ends here. Move aside.
I'll end you!
Goodness, these maps are getting huge, huh?
How foolish.
Alright, so we have land, air, and sea on this map as well.
Bit more of a land
Okay, it's
focus,
not
but
actually
not as
bad.
large. Does look like it's one of those maps where they're going to be getting
Yeah, defeat the house on
reinforcements.
reinforcements. 24 turns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no idea if this map's gonna be how rough it's gonna be, I guess. 24 turns.
Yep.
So we're trying, or do you want to do some puzzles?
I could be good with trying it. I think part of these maps, like seeing them for the first time, is also kind of important.
Is they...
I think we want to get as much of an economic foothold as we can.
Alright, we're grabbing this one.
Yep.
We should actually also grab that one, although that harpy.
Yeah, that harpy will definitely make it awkward. Probably the good old-fashioned turn one wagon here.
Good man, I don't know how far out I want to go. I think there's reinforcements here, 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 and this edge.
Yeah, mostly just feels like trying to turn. We might as well try to grab as much as we can to start and then see what happens. Treat it as a science kind of thing.
A bit weird. Alright.
And of course, her power is basically delete a unit and seal its health, so...
It's very strong.
She's very strong in that regard, for just kind of being out there.
Well, I think she's gonna move out. I think I'm gonna put the this guy in the wagon. Alright. Harpoon. You said you have a harpoon I can use to ward off harpies.
Mm-hmm.
My tort.
Yep, big bad
Really, I
torch.
just kind of need to know what kind of reinforcements.
Exactly.
Ah, bottom right. Okay. But you really need to know
Yes.
where.
Not knowing where
reinforcements are
reinforcements come from is a huge problem.
and when.
Yep. Knowing when you need to, like, actually defend for. Like, yeah, we're still pretty safe to grab some of the villages around here. Probably want, like, a tort of our own. Possibly also a harpoon ship, just because...
I only have a harpoon ship.
Ah, yes, 'cause we do have that. That's good. I'll keep space.
Yeah, there's a lot of deep sea for this turtle
Yes.
to come and fuck us up real hard.
Yeah, I think we definitely want our harpoon ship to kind of just be, with many friends to help it. The Harpy should at least help in the sea, because they don't have their own harpoon ship yet.
No. The harpoon ship is mostly going to be seeing if we can gun for this.
Yes, and potentially get a cheeky shot on the turtle if we can.
So then the harpy can have free reign to
Yup.
fuck up these guys.
Might as well be aggressive and then pull back when we are forced to.
I'm not really expecting to win that first time around.
Yup.
Alright.
Science is science.
10,000
I know, I like
gold.
that gold. That's the gold they start with.
Alright, what are we buying?
Yeah, it's mostly a question of if we want to try to do some land units or if we want to just try to secure the sea. It's definitely an interesting one. We'll have to fight on land at some point, although warships will probably be good for that.
Yes, warships are going to be very good for that. The thing about, like, turtles is I like them in naval fights, but they can't hit anything else.
Yup, they're the pure
I
naval
don't
unit.
really know. I have no concept of how much naval, how much air,
Yep.
how much much everything's gonna come out, so I might hold on.
Might be
to
like a
the money.
merman and a land unit, or even just a merman on its
Could be,
own.
yeah.
Because mermen seem like they're really good for this kind of thing.
Want the rest of the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kappa's blacklisted.
It's in the rules.
Oh, came under the bridge.
Chugga, chugga, chugga. Does
Aw.
that put it in range of the harp? There's no way it doesn't. But yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty foolish of it. Alright, what's happening? Okay, so they got a harpoon. There does seem to be a lot of naval.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, unfortunately.
They need to be
it's
literally right
really
next to.
difficult. That's the thing that's critical in the
Yep.
reef. It's really difficult to get them in a reef.
Yep.
But yeah, it's almost certainly that, and I wonder if I want to get them money or if I want to.
That's an interesting question. Can the one you just built? It's one short, right? Started with that last
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's do this because I'm definitely.
Yes, we want to grab this money for as long as we can grab that money. The wagon can potentially roll down to pick up something we build on the ground now, like an archer.
Am I invited?
That's really good. It's a vampire.
He is. Yeah. Pick up an archer.
Yeah, like having the wagon for it seems really good. Yeah. Square, 3 squares of movement away.
Very good at counting. Not sure, I'm absolutely rubbish at it, but it's fine. So yeah, the most income we can get. I would love to get up and land and grab this, but not currently. So.
No. Still, the turtle being, like, kind of taking itself out here is really good for us.
And we're like, just to like keep annoying that heartbeat. Basically,
Yeah.
tell that heartbeat to fuck off.
Yep.
There's potential.
That seems pretty good. It can even back up into the reef if it wants to from there.
Yeah.
And it can also push forward pretty aggressively if it wants. This one's a really tough question. If we'd rather have the extra 100 gold or another shot at that turtle to just tell it to fuck off forever.
Yeah. How about a good shot of
I
killing it?
kind of like that, admittedly. Plus, like, having our merman that high up seems really good.
Not range that merman.
Because then we'd be able to, like, harass them as well.
So, archers can hit mermen.
Yes.
Hit water units as well. Archers are actually pretty damn good.
Yep.
Pretty good shot of just doing, dab merman here. Oh.
Not quite, but a 4% turtle seems, perfectly cromulent. Yeah, I think your harpy probably
Goes
just
down.
bothers those two because they can't really do anything.
Over there, right?
Yeah. Like, your harpoon ship is now guarding the entire, like, bottom right corner.
The next turn, I can move this one up, and the next turn take both of those, the villages.
Yep. Alright, well, let's see what they get now. Neat.
Bye.
Interesting.
Oh boy. Alright, choices. Alright, they have an alchemist. Interesting. I wouldn't actually fought any aerial apart from my harpy. Funny.
They got another aeronaut there.
I
Yeah.
definitely marked that. Starfield certainly hurt.
Oh yeah, free reign on those poor mermen down there. These guys will be a little more interesting to deal with.
Yeah, I probably have this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Got a glove to
Yeah.
probably do.
We need to control the sea more than anything. Hello.
Alright, this seems perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
In this reef.
Eventually we're gonna want our own warship. I think warships are probably gonna do a lot of work on this map. Controlling both land and sea. Potentially even try like save up for one next turn with whatever we can. Shouldn't be that hard to do with the 750 we already have. Question now is really where we try to hold here.
I would love to grab that.
We are at least getting another sea village this turn.
So go ahead and grab that. I think I will.
Yeah, and on the plus side with that harpoon ship you have, it'll be able to kind of just tack damage onto random sea units when there aren't air units around. I think this is kind of going to be the kind of map where a harpoon ship shines.
Yeah.
They'll just
Again,
always be able to do
I'm
stuff.
on defense.
No.
Like on defense, like harpoons are real good. Hold on, we'll go. Wait, make sure on dad mode is pretty accurate. I wonder if I can like go up here and archer off. Have a little front down.
Yeah.
See if I can push forward.
Especially with that choke point there, like I think Sigurd's actually really good to just clog that up with an archer behind her to blow up anyone who wants to try to come in. Like, yeah, if we can actually manage to hold around this mountain range, we're in really good shape. Big question of it.
I'm like, grab one of them. Not you.
You're just chilling.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a dragon appearing at some point that's gonna fuck me up. No.
Yup.
Right.
Yeah, this is sort of like, we'll be able to do with warships and harpoon ships the same thing that was done to us last map, I think.
Hold on, 100.
Yes. As long as we aren't about to lose a village, which I don't think.
No, I'm pretty sure. I mean that can attack the village.
That
but-
guy can't though, so
Yeah,
we're
he
fine
can't.
there. So yeah, we're
And
pretty
he's not
secure.
gonna. I mean, he's gonna do a crit at 4 health.
Yep. I think we're safe in terms of keeping our villages for now.
5. All right. I mean, admittedly, I'm not entirely sure what I want to buy for 500 or less.
Yes.
I do think Ballista is probably a good investment at some point, but the land is kind of off.
Yes. It might just be that harpoon ships in the right places
might-
stop or, you know, overtake the need of a ballista.
Yeah, with the amount of like water.
Yeah, they're not
The
completely...
land is so awkward that a
Yep.
ballista's just gonna be.
It'll take
bit
it a little
awkward.
while to get around. Another archer might not be the worst thing.
Yeah, naval is definitely gonna be the majority
Yep.
of the funds on this.
Oh yeah, or possibly just like a spearman to have some more meat in the middle.
Yeah, I do wonder.
save a little extra money up to continue to build more and more into the Navy.
Thanks. I don't think a dog is gonna...
I really think, yeah, as long as we hold the line on somewhere in the land, that the sea, like especially once we have warships, is going to be doing a lot of the work for us.
Yeah, so Sea takes the lead. She can also eliminate a dragon.
Ah,
Ooh. Right. Ouch.
that's an issue.
That did a lot of work.
Whoops. I was not thinking about that at all.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had to take on the Harpy.
Yeah.
Like, it's unfortunate, but that kind of just had to happen. There were just enough. Oh shit.
Now
There
it gets
was just-
fun.
Yeah, shit. There were just enough mermen there.
Yup.
Oh, now there's a warship and a turtle, and I'm just like,
Yep.
fucking. Oh, as well as a harpoon. So it might have to be a harpoon. There's like mermen are fucking incredible.
Yeah, mermen are really good.
Shit.
It turns out.
Mermen are absolutely kind of fucking busted, I gotta say.
Yep. They
The
can
fact that
just
they
do
can
so
attack
much.
from 2 range is nuts.
Yep.
These two can probably kill this one and damage that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I try horribly. Love to build a dragon. Don't know if I can. They're very expensive. Ah, fell back. He just killed it. It's very much like it. Yeah, like mermen
There we
can
go.
gang up on another ship and just burn
Yeah.
them. Alright, so I probably just have this guy. Grab this.
Good.
Yeah, I have had Sigurd eat one of my dragons and go back up to full health.
Rip.
Yeah, that's good. Mine is also getting one.
Yep. Archers standing at perfect length from each other. Potentially put Sigurd in range of the dogs that throw it in there against her. And they don't really have too many high move units.
I mean, like left and up.
Yeah.
There or there, you think? We'll go in the wood.
Road is probably fine.
And Mercia's heal is definitely nuts. Really is max to like infinite reinforcements you can get.
Yep.
Like you only have so many funds, you know.
So many places you can build from.
Caesar's
too.
one is still the only one I haven't actually done again.
Yes, we'll also want to move that spear guy out of the way. Yeah. 1300.
That is rough. A harpoon. Definitely be really good.
Could you afford a harpoon and an aeronaut?
Probably, yeah.
100 plus 550, yeah. So that might be a good thing to do, just to get 2 bodies out onto the water.
Yeah. I think I want to buy another spearman.
Nah. Honestly, we're doing pretty much fine on the ground right now. We won't be forever, but right now the sea is what's terrifying.
Not harpy. Jesus.
Yeah, here it
Oh,
goes.
good God. Pitiful? Actually, I'm terrified. I am fucking scared.
At
as
least
hell.
those are all far away right now. Our only saving grace.
Ho hum, ho hum. Alright. Oh, this turret is gonna kick my ass. Alright. Honestly, this might be another map I do off the frame. I'm already having, like, questions about this.
Yep. The archer. Fritz. There.
Like,
That is more
if I want to
aggressive.
get close enough, I have to.
Yep, that's fair. He has a good groove.
How foolish.
Where did that doggo? Poof. Yeah, Nuru's like warp any unit down, and it's a bit awkward. When you don't have this shit.
Yep.
Well, those archers are definitely
An issue, yep. They control space so well.
everything I'm gonna have to give up.
And that's fine, at least. I think they'll be making sure we're out of range of that warship for now.
That always hits in the butt.
Yeah. It definitely feels like, again, merman, like just building a merman every turn is
And my
a
harpoon
good start
might
to this
have
map.
to go up against their harp. Oh no.
Ah.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Their harpoon got down. I always get overwhelmingly upset.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. Like we said, test run.
Damn it, I want to be out of range of this. Like, I can't attack this.
Yep.
Out of range. Forts are nasty.
Yep.
No idea where are you? Warship, this harpoon.
Yep.
Oh, it's in range like everything. It's about to get cleanly fucking murdered. Alright. I feel like the only way to save this harpoon is actually move it back behind that pole, which kind of makes.
If you were to attack the turtle with your aeronaut, I think it would cut its movement down by quite a bit.
Probably, but...
It can only get hit by the aeronaut, I think.
Yeah.
Unless the harpoon ship is covering it, too.
Yeah, I think it's like birds punch birds for 50 seconds. So yeah, if I don't attack this bird now, it's gonna absolutely wallop my harpy.
Yep.
And I might have to just to get my harpy now.
Just to lower their, option.
Now move it up.
Yeah.
Or it keeps it relevant.
Yes.
Alright. I move one here and then I dump another one up.
Try to get some control while there's a
Above
chance.
her, yeah.
Form at least a little bit of a line.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my archer behind. The archer attacks the archer, that's alright.
Yep.
Alright,
Turtle or a warship, maybe?
yeah, it's both of those things. I had to build it behind her, but might be a turtle. Try and reclaim.
Yeah.
I remember what's actually really good against harpoon ships. Warships are, which is also pretty good against other warships. Not so good against torts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the harpoon is definitely going to. As is that merman who's here.
Yep.
Oh, a merman coming.
Yeah, I think the big thing for when we get like an actual take of this map will definitely be keeping that first harpoon ship like both attacking and keeping their air units out, but also not getting killed by mermen.
I don't think we can. They just have so many mermen. I don't think it's possible. I kind of had to build a tort here for it to be.
I mean, if it gets attacked, that's not too bad.
Might build a warship. Fuck it. Go hard or go home. We're going home. Fuck it. I already decided this map isn't gonna be won this.
Yeah,
this
so
round.
let's just
Fuck it.
learn.
Fuck it.
Let's not worry about it too much.
I mean, you say that to me. You think I'm capable of not worrying too much about anything in my life? Go for my archer.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Kind of funny they have an archer sort of just dirtling around back there.
Yeah.
Ah, going for the our village. Hello,
Oh,
air
okay.
units and anti-air units.
Yeah, I guess I just decided to go that way instead. I guess these guys want to grab my base? Maybe?
Yeah.
Do that? Yeah, they grab that. Ah, pony. Goes ahead and does not. Oh, fuck!
Cool.
Ah, I hate when I do that!
Goodbye.
I forget that it doesn't move it.
Yeah.
Oh, it annoys me so much that it does that. Like, I'll move the arrow up here and then it won't move them, and I keep forgetting it does that.
Yep.
Because it shouldn't.
Yep.
Just fucking move them. I don't know why it doesn't. It baffles me that it doesn't do that. Yeah. Woo. I do it nearly once every stream and it. I think we'll probably end up going down.
Yep. Deleting a spearman.
Yep. Alright, what fresh hell is awaiting me here?
That's a good start.
Let me take care of that.
Possibly their tort. I think you should be able to more or less take down their warship.
Yeah, it's probably my harpy with a warship and then the warship
Yeah.
coming in, take less damage. Probably do murder the turtle.
I think
with
so.
the
I think it's the one
harpoon
that's
and
got the more dangerous movement.
harpoon and the merman. should do
Yeah.
it. Unkilled, but what doesn't at this point, really? Good.
Do you attack with your harpy first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter where frogs suspect it will die. To their harpy.
That's them having to spend a resource for that.
Yep. Fine. Yeah, there's a lot of people. It's fine. Yeah. Woo. Rid of the fort.
Yep.
I think this archer's going down
To grab that village.
That's okay.
Yep. That's kind of it wasting its time where it's much more dangerous up top.
Again. Alright, I think I'm building another harpoon. Considering
There's a lot of air
there's
coming
a
up now.
fort, there's 2 air units coming in. I think it's a harpoon. Warships are very, very strong.
Yes. It really feels like the key to this map in the long term is just getting as many warships as you can sneak through without, you know, losing elsewhere. They just solve so many problems.
Harpies.
Form a line.
I think I'm building anything else. Land, I just kinda... It does seem like I have to hold on. I assume there will be a golem.
Yes,
Was
almost
mentioned.
certainly.
Probably just gonna go ahead and use this.
Yes,
I don't think there's
the
any point in
2
saving.
spearmen are actually quite annoying where they're at right now. If you just eat one of them, they become way worse.
No, we don't save money.
Yeah. I think we need to be pumping out expensive, like, ships basically every turn. Yep.
Fair enough.
An interesting place for you to go. Well, you do have one harpoon ship that can, yeah, hit each of our most important harpoon targets, so that's a good thing.
Yep.
The swooper is at least, like, I guess it does have its hex that we'll have to worry about, but we can kill most of their aerial units, and it's only really, like, dangerous to our air units. They have another turtle and a harpoon ship down now.
Yep.
Yeah, boy, harpoon ships on this map are going to be super important.
Yeah, I think so.
Dealing with the air and the turtles to hold a line. No. Yeah, as long as it's out of range of that top kappa.
Barbosa's is up the way, so these
Yes.
guys.
I'm in.
And then, yeah. Harvey probably wants to head up.
As long as it's out of range of
Yes,
the
it
harpoon
doesn't
and
wanna,
the swooper,
Yes, it
yeah.
doesn't want to go in range.
The harpies are an interesting wild card over the sea here.
Ah, actually, I just realized.
Yes, there is another one down there.
Ah! Oh god, I'm in a tree bucket. Alright, well, I'm already exhausted, so I'm actually gonna...
Finish up.
Gonna,
That is fair.
I'm gonna do a puzzle.
Sounds good.
These don't exhaust me quite as... Defensive maps just exhaust me. I hate playing defense. I understand it's an important part of these games, like, can't always be on the offense. Of course, they're gonna switch it up and make you do like a neat defense. Alright, there's Mercia.
Yep. No strongholds. No.
Oh,
Beating her up.
there's a lot happening.
Yep.
I can kill the harpy. Don't know if that helps.
You have a horse in crit range to the left of her. There's a lot of meat in the way. It can crit her from below, yeah. First step in every puzzle is look for the horses that can hit the winning targets.
It wasn't giving me the crit because it doesn't register where I was. I can do that. I don't know if that helps. I'm just gonna do that.
Oh yeah. These puzzles are so huge
I
that it like.
absolutely have the all-out frame. I just don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like an enemy. It just sets off my anxiety real bad having an enemy like overwhelming units like coming
Yep.
in. Fuck me up.
Yep.
Something about it that stresses me.
That's fair.
I just find it really stressful to play. I see all those units spawning in, and I'm just like, oh fuck. I just cannot. I can only build one unit a turn. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Fuck. Ah, I suppose we'd actually can murder the dragon.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that ballista was mine.
Yeah. Quite difficult to keep track of. Okay, so that can attack Mercia for not amazing damage, but damage
2431
nonetheless.
is actually pretty. I mean, most other
Yes.
units can't do that good.
Yeah. God, there's so many things where if you get them out of the way, they can get an attack in. And of course, you've got Ragna with her power.
Punch it.
There's a lot of folks where if you weaken them, they'll take a lot more.
Yeah, I understand why it happens. It just annoys me so much that it does.
Yeah. Like, the real problem is less canceling and more, like, moving to attack, which is a thing you can do. You know, like moving to highlight a unit that you want to attack, which is a thing you can do, and it not remembering where you wanted to attack from and just picking a spot.
You're right next to it. That's where you want to attack from, right? It's like, no. Oh, right. It's a question of what I can murder.
Yep.
Really awkward.
The question is like, where would Ragna's jump get the most value?
Yeah.
Because boy howdy, there are so many targets.
Yeah, there's a lot. And it's like, is it used to like get something out of the way? Like this could be useful for getting the spearmen out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, and it also hits Mercia, so she's doing the most damage that she'd get out of that. Definitely feels like she'll be shield jumping in some way, it's just a question of what else.
Ah. Yeah. Probably what happened with that.
Mm-hmm.
These archers can both get hit. Oh, tactical. Right. Yeah, if I could get that, knight crit in, the two archers, the dragon, and the knight can all certainly. Oh, yeah, yeah, just to find a way to get that knight. Yeah. Knight will be the alchemist. Right.
Yeah, I like the direction this is going in.
Definitely.
Yeah, pretty easily.
The harpy out of the way for the dragon coming in, I think is also, nice of the dragon, the giant can punch the alchemist out of the way.
I'm gonna break you!
So yeah, I just need to get, both of these guys out of the way. Oh, so maybe like there. I need to kill this other last guy as well.
Yeah.
These are congruent production? I didn't know that. Wow.
Ah.
That is wild. The archer can take out that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Probably is it, because the crit I probably don't need archer.
Yeah.
Probably is what happens.
Yep. You can always go down that path and see if or where damage is lacking.
Yep.
You get out of the way. You get out of the way.
Although I think I have a pup.
There is a pup right there, yeah.
That guy has to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Although,
You have
I
another
have another
pup.
pup. So,
What if
yeah.
more pups?
I have nothing but pups all the way down.
Honestly, the puzzles that get me the most are probably the ones
there
where
we go.
everyone's a bit damaged.
Beautiful. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, those ones.
Like
are
those ones where you've got Mercia and you have your one heal and everyone's a bit damaged and you sort of have to like take advantage of the enemy commander killing things and all sorts of stuff like that.
Yeah, that one was fairly straightforward.
Yep. Green finger.
Ooh. Here's his vines. I'm not sure that's helpful. Vines are very defensive.
Yeah.
Alright, so it is Koji. Oh. Never mind the,
Fascinating. That feels like if it's that obvious, it must be a red herring, but...
I feel like we'll have to use the trap
yeah,
to,
to like open one of these gates.
open the gate, yeah.
Yeah, if you open that bottom gate, he does... oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing. I saw that cavalry there that's in range of Koji, but it's like, no, that's actually a Heaven Song.
That's his one. Also this, which lets Orion helpful. It's actually kind of annoying.
Ah, the top cavalry actually can get a crit on Koji.
Almost certainly.
Yep.
Almost certainly, like something comes in and kills this. So someone can attack. It was open. I feel like that trap does have to blow up a door, but
Yeah. Also, your cavalry that's next to Greenfinger can crit the door if you blow up the other, like the top door, if you blow it up, that door in front of him.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that probably ends up happening too.
Yeah, I don't feel like I can attack this door.
Yeah, like
I'll
no
just
one
try to
can
figure
really...
out how to attack this guy.
Yup.
And kill him. And RP? Oh no, that doesn't like it. When it's severely damaged, might do more damage.
Worth trying out just as science. Yeah.
There's like magic train around me.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like enough damage.
No.
Fine.
Interesting.
And like cavalry in the way. Oh, with the archer in the archer was out of the way. No. Yeah, the dog was
Yeah, it's
getting-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it could get in through the Cavalier's square, so... If you could find a way to kill the archer, which, you know, sort of just shifts the problem.
Yeah, right? A wee bit.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
Like, the archer can kill this, let the swordsman in for a little bit of damage. What a weirdness.
Mhm.
So yeah, his wild growth doesn't
Would do anything here. Because it doesn't, like, cause any crits to happen. It
No,
doesn't-
you can't displace enemies with it. I just want to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
comment on it.
Oh, yeah. Always worth considering.
So few units.
This is an interesting one. They've kind of buried us in units before. Here it actually feels like there's not a lot of action. Ooh, crit from the mountain, of course.
Yes.
I was like, okay, the harpy can't kill the archer though, but yeah, there we go.
That does it. That does it.
Okay, that is absolutely part of it.
I can kill this door without the trebuchet.
Trebuchet,
but I really
and I feel like you
can't.
can.
No.
As weird as that is.
Fortified.
Yup. Also fucked up because like Greenfinger could attack him, but only from the square where the cavalry is and the square where that spearman is.
Yes.
But I have no idea how we could get the spearman out of the way. Unless the archer can.
Archer can- Still needs me a little sword.
Yeah.
Need 10 damage. I still have that archer at the bottom. I can do that.
Yep. Brother, he's there 10 damage. No. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, like, I can free the
Yeah.
pup, but like...
then what does the pup do?
Oh, what does the pup do?
Fascinating. How far does the wagon move?
Kinda like grab anything.
Sorry, I'm doing some counting. Would he be able to go where the archer is standing? Because then you could ferry that spearman up there to a place where the other spearman could crit the door.
Yeah, I presume I can go where the archer is.
Yeah.
I mean, that would mean I wouldn't be
it
able
means
to
you
archer
couldn't
that.
attack the archer there, but...
I could also go
oh,
there.
if you were to open the door, the archer would be able to walk in and shoot that guy.
Yeah, he would. Yeah. Alright.
So that's an
Alright.
interesting
Alright.
thought line. Assuming that the thing can actually go there, probably worth checking that. No. Damn.
Yeah. Because it's off-road.
Yep. Wow, I was like, oh, that's totally it, and then it's not. Unless getting those guys out of the way helps.
Give me road.
Yes, you would be able to do it if you killed both the swordsman and the harpy.
Killing the harpy lets the pup out, and the pup
Yes.
can then get a crit on
Yes. Oh, this is getting silly. That drops you there.
Pup couldn't get to lower door, no. I wouldn't do enough damage.
Yes.
Yeah, that does enough damage.
And now you can attack with
And the
the
swordsman also.
Yup. I like where this is going.
Alright.
I think this
I
is
think
probably
that's
it. That had a lot of individual moving parts in a way that a lot of the puzzles haven't.
Yeah. A lot of the puzzles have a lot of like red herring.
Yeah, there's a lot of find the thing. In this one, I think we actually use every single unit.
Yeah, that pup there got the crit.
Yeah.
So it's useful.
And I think it is also attacking that spearman as well.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Like, this is probably the first puzzle that we've seen in quite a while where we've actually had to use every single unit at our disposal.
And yeah, you usually don't use wagons in these.
Well, the big thing about wagons is that because the unit you load into it can't do anything, the unit has to be useful, like, positionally. Some of the only units that are actually useful positionally are spearmen.
Yeah.
So when you see a map or a wagon on a map, on a puzzle map, look for a spearman around it and see where you could put that spearman that would be useful.
Alright, well we do only have 6 more of these to go.
Yeah? Like, just a hot tip for puzzles. There's very few things a wagon can do to be useful, but that actually means that if they put a wagon there, you should really be looking at what you'd be able to do with it.
Right. More or less next week. I probably won't do like the season one. I probably won't do the sticker one on stream. Just
I think
again,
that's reasonable.
The defense one stressed me out, and I
Yep.
don't feel like it makes for good stream content for me personally because I'm just too stressed out.
I think that's fair. We could potentially try, like, me playing some of them, but even then, like, we could also just not. We could also just do them off stream.
Yeah.
We never promised 100%.
It's much like the grit map, defense
Yeah.
map on Advance Wars 2. I feel like that was the worst stream I did of Advance Wars 2 because it stressed me the fuck out.
Yep, and that's perfectly fair.
And I just got really upset.
Yep,
And I don't like doing that on the stream.
I think that's perfectly reasonable.
Next time I might do the Caesar one, which seems
Terrifying, but at least you're on
terrifying.
attack.
Or we might just do the next one in
Yep.
which the Act 6 Mission 2 might be less terrifying.
Yep.
We shall see, but we're gonna be back in about 2.5 hours with more Dicey Dungeons.
Indeed.
Alright,
We got 2 more bonus rounds,
we
and
only
then
got 2 more bonus rounds.
guess we'll see what happens from there.
We kind of got through Dicey a lot faster than I expected to, because we didn't have anywhere near as many dying runs as we did, like, off-stream by Dicey.
Originally,
We've
yeah.
had quite a few runs that just died on their butts.
Yep.
Or died at the end off-stream. It's gone very smoothly on-stream
Yep.
for the most part.
We might see about like playing mods or other stuff,
Yeah.
but we still have at least, I would say, 2 streams before we get to that point.
Alright, so join us at 7 Eastern for Dicey Dungeons. Thanks for coming, everyone. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.